Hi again, this is Chris Mckee from Alamo Music coming at you. We have some beautiful instruments to show you today. We are located in the heart of San Antonio, downtown, block and a half from the Riverwalk. We have guitars, all sorts of band instruments, orchestra, pianos, PA equipment, everything here, as well as on-site repair and lesson studio. So if you haven't been here, it's the oldest music store in Texas. You should come down and visit us. We are at 425 North Main, and you can visit us online through the interwebs at alamomusic.com. What we have for you is something new and exciting from Cordoba. Now, if you are not too familiar with Cordoba, Cordoba has been making some fantastic classical nylon string guitars as well as ukuleles. They're very well built. They have a wide range of price options, anywhere from around $100 on up through $5,000. They're fantastic instruments. I've been incredibly impressed with them. And what Cordoba's decided to do is to create a steel string guitar. What's interesting about this new line, it's called the Acero line from Cordoba. You can find out more on our website or Cordoba's website, cordobaguitars.com. The Acero line is taken some of the things that Cordoba has learned making the classical guitar lines, and they've adapted them to the steel string world. So some of those things are a Spanish heel, for instance. The construction of this guitar allows them to they actually build the neck into the guitar. Spanish heel construction ties it into the bracing, and it creates a very stable neck that over time isn't really going to shift on you like a traditional dovetail neck might. They've also done something with the bracing that's different. Rather than just a traditional X brace that's maybe scalloped, they're calling this a hybrid of the traditional steel string X bracing as well as fan bracing in the traditional Torres style that you would see on a classical guitar. Now, Cordoba's kind of been doing this in the nylon string market as well. They were the first ones to create a classical guitar that had a truss rod in the neck. And some people press against that, maybe buck, say that's not traditional, but you'll appreciate that down the road when your neck needs some adjustment with the truss rod and you have one in a Cordoba versus not in another brand. So we love Cordoba. We sell a lot of Cordoba guitars, and we've been really impressed with their new steel string line, the Acero series. Not just because they sound great, but they're at an awesome price point. They're all solid wood. I've got two guitars here with me today to show you. The first one here is their D9. It's their entry-level guitar. It's got a solid Sitka spruce top on it. It's mahogany back and sides with a mahogany neck. It's all solid wood. There's no laminate construction here, and it's using that hybrid X and fan bracing that I mentioned before. The one that I'm holding is Cordoba's D10CE. It's an Engelmann spruce top with an East Indian rosewood back and sides. It's absolutely stunning wood that they use on this. It's very lightly built and has a wonderful sonorous sound. Their headstock's interesting. It's got a nice design to it. It's they call it their double kind of stacked headstock design. The D9 has a plain design, whereas the D10 has the abalone inlaid for the name Cordoba. And they're very simply appointed. They have a little inlay here at the 12th fret, as well as an inlaid rosette made of acacia wood. Not focaccia. If you're hungry, this is acacia. It's a wood, not a sandwich. So they're wonderful guitars. They're very simply appointed. They sound beautiful, and they're at a price that you just really can't beat. In addition to just being wonderful guitars in and of their own right, the price includes an arch-top humidicase. You just can't really go wrong. If you're looking to get a really nice acoustic guitar that's all solid wood, that has a great tone at a sub-$1,000 price point, you really need to give these a look, including the price, the case that comes with it, the wonderful build quality on these guitars, and above all, the sound. You really can't go wrong taking a look at these. Now, they may not be everyone's cup of tea, but they're definitely mine. I've really been impressed with them. This particular model has their new proprietary pickup system. And if you take a look here at the side, you'll see that there's three knobs here for controlling the pickup system. You have volume. This is your tone control between treble and bass. And then this third knob is a blending between the piezo pickup under the saddle and a built-in mic that's in the body. It has a great tone on either setting. There's center indentations. It really reminds you a lot of the controls that you'll find on Taylor's expression system. If there's one complaint I'd have, I'd say that the Taylor buttons feel a bit better with their rubberized texture versus these, but it's a small complaint, especially considering the price. So Cordoba's Acero line of steel string guitars, available in very few places, but you can get them today at Alamo Music in San Antonio, and find us online, alamomusic.com. Thanks. So this is the Acero D10CE, Engelmann spruce top, rosewood back and sides. We're going to play it acoustically first. Got a really rich low end to it. What you'd expect from a rosewood dreadnought, really, but certainly not one that costs as much as this one does. Let's listen to the pickup system. Now I have the tone set right in the middle, and we have the blend control right in the middle. If we change that, this is just the piezo. Now I'm going to take the blend over to all mic. So you can hear that mic control picking things up. If you ever want to scream into your guitar, that'd be the setting to go for. But the blend on it's really nice. It's got a center indent so you can know you're right in the middle on your tone, on your blend, and then choose your volume where you want it, set it, forget it, and play. This is the Cordoba Acero D9, no cutaway, no electronics, Sitka spruce top, mahogany back and sides. It should be a bit brighter than the D10 with the rosewood, have a bit more of an airy tone because of the mahogany. This is the perfect candidate guitar if you don't like holes cut in the side and you want to add your own pickup, like a Baggs Anthem or Fishman, something like that. Nice about Sitka is it responds really well to a heavy pick. So if you like to dig in, this kind of top's going to reward you for doing so. It's going to have a lot of projection, a lot of sound. It'll work really, really well if you're playing in an ensemble environment, or if you just want to have a nice big tone at home sitting on your couch. So these are fantastic guitars. Cordoba Acero line. Check it out today.